In order to find factors of 16, we need to find all those numbers that multiply together to produce 16 as their product. We will use divisibility tests to find those factors. An important point that we need to remember is that every number has a factor of 1 and the number itself. 16 has a factor of 1 and 16. So what happens is when you multiply 1 with 16, you get 16. So 1 times 16 is 16. Again, you will read it as 1 times 16 is equal to 16. Alright, that's how you will read it. Next, we will check if the number is divisible by 2 or not. We need to check if 16 is an even number. Is 16 an even number? Yes, 16 is an even number. Why? Because the unit digit is 6 and it is even. So, if you check the table of 2, 2 times 8 is 16. So, the factor will be 2 times 8 is 16. Now check number 3. 1 plus 6 is 7. Because according to the divisibility test of 3, we had to add the digits of the number. So if the sum is divisible by 3, then the entire number will be divisible by 3. Here the sum is 7, but this is not divisible by 3. Next, check if it is divisible by 4. If you check the table of 4, 4 times 4 is 16. So yes, 16 is divisible by 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Is 16 divisible by 5? In order for a number to be divisible by 5, the unit digit should be equal to 0 or 5. Here this is 6. So it is not equal to 0 or not equal to 5. The factors of 16 are 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. Let's look at another example. Let's find the factors of 96. So 9, 6. Again, since every number has a factor of 1 and the number itself, so 1 times 96 is 96. Now check if the number 96 is divisible by 2 or not. Since 96 is an even number, why? Because the unit digit is even. That's why 96 is divisible by 2. So let's divide it to obtain the factors. This is 96, 2. 2 times 4 is 8. Okay. 9 minus 8 is 1. And then you copy 6 down. 2 times 8 is 16. You subtract both the numbers, so you got 0 as the remainder. Here 96 is equals to 2 times 48. So another set of factors is 2 times 48. Now check if 96 is divisible by 3. In order to check, we have to find the sum of the digits in the number 96. 9 plus 6 is 15. Is 15 divisible by 3? Yes, 15 is divisible by 3. How? Because 3 times 5 is 15. Now find the factors of 96 by dividing it by 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. Let's scroll it a little bit. Now move 6 down. 3 times 2 is 6. Subtract the number. 6 minus 6 is 0. 3 times 32 is 96. We can list the factors here. 3 times 32 is 96. Now check if 96 is divisible by 4. And now we'll divide 96 by 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 9 minus 8 is 1, and you will copy 6. 4 times 4 is 16. Subtract the numbers. 6 minus 6 is 0, and 1 minus 1 is 0. 4 times 24 is 96. We'll write the factors. 4 times 24 is 96. Check if 96 is divisible by 5. 96 is not divisible by 5. Why? Because the unit digit is not equal to 0 and it is not equal to 5. That's why 96 is not divisible by 5. Now we need to check if 96 is divisible by 6. We don't have any divisibility test for 6. So what we will do is we will first find the factors of 6. Factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, and 6. 1 is a factor of 6 because every number has a factor of 1 and the number itself. And then 2 times 3 is 6. A number cannot have a factor that is greater than the number. 7 cannot be a factor of 6. 12 is not a factor of 6. Why? Because it is greater than 6. 12 is a multiple, not a factor. So we will see that 2 times 48 is 96. That means 96 is divisible by 2. And 3 times 32 is also 96. That means 96 is divisible by 3. Since 96 is divisible by 2 and it is divisible by 3, 2 and 3 are the factors of 6. That's why 96 will also be divisible by 6. Let's divide 96 by 6 to obtain the other factor. This is 96. 6 times 1 is 6. 9 minus 6 is 3. Copy 6 down. Then 6 times 6 is 36. Subtract the numbers. 0, 0. So 6 times 16 is 96. Let's list the factors. 6 times 16 is 96. Now you can check by dividing 96 with 7 and check and see that 96 is not divisible by 7. Now check if 96 is divisible by 8. The factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, and 8. Check if 96 is divisible by 2 and if it is divisible by 4. So let's go to the list of factors. Here you can see that 96 is divisible by 2 and 96 is divisible by 4. That means it will be divisible by 8. Let's divide 96 by 8. This is 96. 8 times 1 is 8. 9 minus 8 is 1. We'll bring 6 down. This will be 8 times 2 is 16. Subtract the numbers. That means 8 times 12 is 96. Let's list the numbers on top. So this is 8 times 12 is 96. You can divide 96 by 13, 14, and 15. And when you divide 96 with each of these numbers, you will find out that the remainder is not 0. That means 96 is not divisible by any of these numbers. After 15, we have 16. So you can easily see that 16 times 6 is 96. We will stop right here because the numbers are now repeating. We will finally list down the factors of 96. So we will list down the factors of 96. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24, 32, 48, and 96. So these are the factors of 96. Always remember that you need to write the factors in the ascending order. That means you need to start from the smallest to the largest. So you can see that the numbers are not written randomly. They're written from the smallest and they go up to the largest.